Hello, my sweet friends. Welcome to DIY with Nadia and welcome to another Wreath Wednesday. Today I'm making a high-end Santa wreath using all Dollar Tree supplies.
For today's wreath, I'm starting with these kind of sad-looking white wreaths. These are from the Dollar Tree, and of course they come in green also. This one looks like they probably had it from last year or something. It's kind of getting rusty. But what I'm going to do first is I'm going to pull all of these up, all of them from the back. Make sure it's all going up. And I'm going to do that to both of these. The one that's going to be at the bottom, I'm opening these up and making sure they're just to the side so I can overlay this one on top of it. And then, so this one's going on top, those just can stay up. Okay, now I'm going to overlay the top one over the bottom one. And then in a few places, I'm going to bring two of these bottom ones. These are both from the bottom one. And kind of give it a twist, or even two, to lock it in place. I like doing it in 4 spots. I'll do it left, right, top, and bottom. Look at this, our wreath looks really nice and full. I mean, it does look like it's having a bad hair day, but we are going to fix that. We're going to start with this decorative mesh, and this is just a Dollar Tree 6" by 5 yards mesh.
For today's Wreath Wednesday, I'm collaborating with my very sweet friend, MaryBeth. Her channel is called MB Gray Designs, and her style is farmhouse, rustic, and it's very elegant and absolutely beautiful. I will link her channel in the description box below. Please visit her channel and let her know I sent you. And if you're coming over from MaryBeth's channel, welcome. On this channel, you will see a lot of wreaths, centerpieces, and much more.
And when I start these, I'm going to go about 1 inch in and just gather. And you could just start over here and like twist it in place, but since it's the first loop, I am going to just grab a piece of some pipe cleaner, and this is a 4" piece of pipe cleaner. Twist it, make sure it's nice and tight, and then I'm just going to attach it somewhere on the wreath form. And just any of the tail, kind of hide it in the back or whatnot. And now we're going to start making loops. Now that we have it attached, you can do this by eye or you can measure it to, I'm going to do it 8 inches. I kind of want this fluffy, you know. So I'm just going to go 8 inches, fluff it out, and then just grab 2 of these and just kind of twist them so this stays in place. Another 8 inches. I went around once, and now I'm going to go again one more time. So if you're doing this with a 10" mesh maybe, you won't have to do this, but I want this to look a little fuller. I want my red little lines to stand out. So I'm just going to go right in those places, and I'm really going by eye right now because I don't need to measure. I pretty much know, you know, where I'm going. The reason you might want to measure in the first round is just so your loops are pretty symmetrical. And so this is a really easy wreath to do, maybe with family members who are not so crafty. This is just so easy. You just play around, and it's going to be a fun little Christmas wreath. I'm going to do the same thing. I want to make sure that this is going to be secured in place. So I'm just going to grab a 4" little pipe cleaner. And this is just left over from my wreath making, the Nadia method ones where I cut all of these into 4" little strips. So put it around. With the tail, just make sure it's hidden underneath. Right there, bam. It's disappeared. For our decorations, we are really going to keep it simple. First, we need to count how many of them we need. So I'm going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And what I'm going to be using are these white ornaments from the Dollar Tree. So 3 sets of those. Then I'm going to be using these. Let me see. I don't know what size they are, but they look like they're 2.5 inches in width. Then these, because my silver ones, I don't have them all sparkly. So if I'm going to be using a red sparkly, I'm going to use a matte silver one. Or if it's a matte red, I'm going to use the sparkly silver and the white. And what we're gonna have is we're going to have kind of like little, almost like a little Mickey Mouse deal going on over here. Next, I'm grabbing 6 12-inch pipe cleaners. And of course, I chose white because our wreath is white. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to make little clusters. So on my pipe cleaners, I'm going to have a white one, a silver one, and of course, if I have a silver matte one, I'm going to take a sparkly red one. And I'm going to make a little cluster and twist once. You don't need to do more than that. And now for the fun part, we're just going to put the clusters in between our loops right here. And here you can decide whether you want the big one to be on the outside or on the inside. So I'm going to give it 2 twists, and because you are going to have quite a bit left over, I'm going to fold it in half, then in half again, and then just fold it down. I always like the back to look, you know, a little bit on the neater side. All right, I promised you a gorgeous and easy wreath. What do you think? Now, you can definitely leave it like this, and I actually would. But if you want, you could do a centerpiece right in the middle. And of course, I do like giving you guys certain ideas here. This is a poinsettia from the Dollar Tree. If you would like something like this would look kind of pretty. It's white, matches with the white, kind of balances all of that off right there. Another option is a snowflake. This is an ornament from the Dollar Tree. Something like this, and the silver plays along with the silver ornaments really nicely. Now I'm going to take a bit of a cute route here. I'm going to use this little Santa ornament just because I think it just kind of just works together. Has the red, the white, and it has little silver berries right there. And I just thought it would be so darn cute. Since these wreaths are kind of on the smaller side, we're going to use a 12-inch pipe cleaner to attach it. And I just went and took off, you know, right there. I just cut really close, you know, without cutting the actual seam right there. And there you go. I'm grabbing a 12-inch pipe cleaner, as I said. I am going to find the center to make sure I attach it in the center here. And our center would be by the nose, right there. All right. And right there in the center, I'm just giving it a juicy layer of some hot glue, putting our pipe cleaner on there. Another layer of hot glue to seal it in place, and we're going to let it cool. Look at this, our bed here, they turned into something super pretty. Now I'm going to take my little Santa here, fit him in where I want to. In the back, to twist it in place, I'm going to take one of my little branches here and just twist my pipe cleaner around it. And that's it, and just put it in place there. Right here also. And there you go. There is our super easy wreath. And look how professional it looks. It looks like you can buy it at, Home Goods or something for 40, 50 bucks, if not more. It has the ornaments. It has deco mesh, a beautiful centerpiece. What more could you want? This is absolutely gorgeous and simple. And I love the fact that this wreath can be made by pretty much anyone.